leader, and just as a team, how you guys kind of get the confidence back, put these last couple of games behind you, and go into the match with some confidence and hoping to get over.
These are the moments when we have to come together most. Our togetherness is our biggest factor right now. Just coming together as a team, as a coaching staff, all as one. I feel like after losses, sometimes you tend to kind of go away from each other, but this is when we have to get tighter. I know it's going to be kind of hard to look at the film and watch that back, but there's obviously a lot of things you can take away from losses and things we can improve on to work on for the next game.
Was there anything specific that you guys felt they exposed from you guys tonight?
I mean, they made a lot of shots. They knocked down a lot of threes. I think they were 13 of 22 from the three-point line. And they packed in the paint. We have a lot of drivers that can get downhill, but they did a good job defensively of packing in the paint and getting back to closeouts on shooters.
Going back to the drawing board, is there anything specific in this game that you guys will be working on?
I think the second half when we kind of sped them up, we were able to get them into turnovers and push a little bit in transition, making those baskets a little bit easier. But I think playing like that from the jump, even if we're not pressing or we're not in a run and jump trap defense, I think just having that intensity from the jump, that'll slow them down a little bit, and they won't be able to get on as big of a run.
Turnovers have been an issue for you guys as a group the past few games, and at the end of the game, Ohio ends up having more turnovers than you guys, but they had 33 points off those turnovers compared to you guys' 26. How do you reverse that, so to speak, and put that pressure on opposing teams more often?
Yeah, I think for us, we have to capitalize off those turnovers when we're getting those stops. We got to be able to push in transition and collapse the defense, knock down open shots, and then, like you said, reverse it. They're capitalizing off of our turnovers. We have to limit those. I think, especially in the first quarter, that's kind of when we have the most turnovers, and that's when they can get on a run and get a big lead, and then we're playing from behind, trying to crawl back the rest of the game.
Any other questions for Paige?
All right. Thank you, guys.
With an opening thought or two, and then we'll take questions.
Yeah, I feel like our fans deserve an apology. It's not a reflection of our university or our community. And I'm going to wear it because I don't feel like we were prepared to come out and play. I thought our assistant put out a good scout. I thought, we prepped fairly well, but it's my job to get our team ready to play. And clearly, they weren't. And I take full ownership for that. We're going to regroup. I think, without making excuses, I think, we might have had a little Miami letdown, Miami of Ohio letdown. I think that one hurt a little bit, but no excuses. We have to be ready to play.
All right, questions? Lucas, go ahead.
Coach, just curiosity, what was the message to the team at halftime and then the message post-game?
Yeah, the message is fight. Come to compete. Just need competitors on the floor. Mistakes are going to happen. Basketball is not a mistake-free game. But the level of intensity, focus, and competitiveness has to be better, and it starts with me. So that was my message. Maybe said in a different way, but that was the gist of it. Also, we just wanted to show who we were a little bit and fight back and compete, and so we pressed and played five guards. And I thought that was a better reflection of who we are.
I saw that Kai was down in uniform tonight. Jemiah got a start. I believe that was her first one since the first game of the season. Kind of just give an update on Kai and then what was the decision?
Yeah, she's day-to-day. When she's symptom-free, she'll be available. She's in protocols right now.
Coach, scoring's been up and down all season, and finding another shooting slump in the first half, kind of continuing throughout the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
How do you kind of get out of that as we kind of enter the later parts of the season?
Yeah, we got to get better shots. I think that when we started out, our focus was we had a mismatch size-wise against Ohio, so we were going to go high-low a little bit. And they solved that equation. So we went small, which kind of plays right into their hands. A lot of switching in space, and we just kind of didn't make great decisions. But, it's my job to get them better shots. It's my job to put them in positions to succeed. So we're going to get that taken care of in practice.
And then turnovers, have been an issue the past couple of games. Ohio, though, however, had more turnovers in today's game. How have you guys capitalized off of those turnovers? Obviously, Ohio scoring more points off of you guys' turnovers in today's game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it was a key. It was one of our 10 keys to the game. Our last one was poise under pressure. Number 9 was take care of the basketball. I don't think they're not wanting to do what we're asking them to do. I just think we probably have to find a better way of teaching them and communicating with them and getting them to execute.
And then lastly, how do you guys respond as a group, getting yourself ready for UMass on Sunday?
Yeah, I think we take, the second half and we run with it. Tomorrow we're just watching film. I don't think we can, put them on the floor and grind them up and make them go through a hard practice. I think it's going to be a mental day for us. We're going to do a lot of film watching, a lot of communication. And then we're going to get back on the horse and get ready for a very good UMass team.
Coach, pain points were another big factor on Ohio, 30-16. What do you tell your group from a physicality standpoint and just getting better in second game?
Yeah, again, we took our post players out, especially in the second half. So interior points were hard to come by. Especially when they're soft switching. When you soft switch, you can't punch the paint. Our ball movement got a little bit better in the second half, and we were able to get in the paint a little bit and kick out and skip pass, and so those looks got a little bit better. But I thought Ohio did a good job in the first half.
Coach, just kind of briefly mentioning tomorrow being a mental practice and everything like that. Just how did the mental factor of basketball play into the day?
Yeah, as I said, no excuses, but I do think, Miami hurt a little bit. I think it hurt a little bit, stung. I think it lingered. We tried to not let it linger. Again, it's my job to make them move on and turn the page. So, we learn from our mistakes. We're going to do that tomorrow. We'll reflect on this game tomorrow, and then the very next day we'll start our scout preparation for UMass.
Coach, last one for me. Obviously, Paige surpassed over 1,000 including points tonight. She started every single game for you since you got in the Bowling Green. How important is she just continue to be?
Yeah, Paige is the foundation of this team. She gives her all every single night. We ask her to do a lot. She plays a lot of minutes. She has to take a lot of tough shots under duress. Her responsibilities are tough. She had tabling tonight. So, she's the one we're leaning on right now. But we got to make the game easier for her.
Any other questions for Coach? All right.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for your